Let's see if we can get a little bit started here. $1,000 a day. Not the easiest journey in the world, but it's a journey we got to take. Let's see if we can get a little bit started. And since our she is about her money, I'm assuming she wants to take the journey herself. $1,000 a day. What we start talking about earlier this week, Grace?
Earlier this week, we started talking about getting everything or becoming everything.
All right. So how do we become $1,000 a day? That's real slick there, Jerome. See it? That's real slick. That's already next level. I done already messed up your head.
$365,000 a year.
Come on,
that's
Jerome.
funny. I've calculated it.
How do we become $365,000 in a year from our brand? Not from nobody paying us, from us paying ourselves. So there's a lot going on here. I've talked about this before. I've even written about it before, but we'll see if, let's write a few preliminary things down for me, Grace. Generate income. Don't make it. You got to generate income. You can't make it. Cool. And then what I want you to do is you're going to write down your brand must become $365,000 a year. Let's just stick with those two for right now. I have plenty more to say, but let's just stick with those two. So let us address these things here. Is this cool? Outstanding. A while ago, I taught you all, well, I don't know if I taught you. I'm not sure if I taught you. I taught. It came out my mouth. It came out my mouth. How to fix your money. The first thing I said is this, Grace. Would you read it, please?
Stop spending it, and when you have to spend it, make money when you do. Never spend tomorrow's money, but as you can see, most of the world, including billionaires affected by the global crisis, all ran their companies with tomorrow's money.
So it's fair to say, when Kim start gallivanting around here with her $1,000 a day, she don't need to be spending tomorrow's $1,000 today. But that's what everybody else is doing. They're not just doing that. You've been bred that. You come out of high school with that learning. They genuinely teach you in high school nothing about finance, and then all of a sudden, for one day, they teach you how to write a check. Yeah, y'all act like all of it. They just teach you how to write a check one day, and then after that, you go back to being a regular civilian again. And we all, you know what I'm talking about. They teach you how to write a letter, write a check for your down payments, write a letter so you can ask for a loan. You've been taught out of high school, Arcia, in order to get money, you need to borrow it. Here's how your credit system works. If Arcia proves she has no debt, she is not valuable. As a matter of fact, I take points from her. If she has no debt and revolving accounts with empty balances and high spending limits, but empty balances, I still take points off of her. She's gonna have a nice little score, but I don't like that you got a zero balance. So you just lost 12 points because you paid your balances off. I'm not exaggerating. That is 100% facts. I dare you to go pay off your credit card right now and it's zero balance. See what happens to your credit score. I dare you. I dare you to go do it. If Arshia has zero debt and no revolving accounts and no history of having revolving accounts, I don't trust her. Mm-hmm. Everybody, at least in the American credit system, starts off at like a 600 or something. I ain't giving her nothing. I'm going to deny her with a reasonable score. And I'm going to say credit profile too new. Not enough. We've all got those letters. You don't have enough inquiries of this. Why? Because in our credit system, you are rewarded for managing debt well. That okay. I need to do a master class on credit. That's what I need.
Yeah, you are rewarded for managing debt well, and the better you manage it, the more you get letters in the mail telling you come get 150, come get $250,000.
That's it. And if you are not showing that you're in debt, but you manage it well, you ain't got no good credit score. So the system is designed to make sure you get in debt. So me telling you make $1,000 a day is the exact opposite of everything that you breathe in. It's an old story. I told it before. I ain't told it in a while though. Young fish rolls up to a big fish, older fish. Say, hey, you heard they're gonna change our water? Old fish, what you talking about, young man? Young fish say, no, they gonna like put some dye in our water. Old fish say, what's water? Okay, it's a corny joke, but it has its purpose. You could be in something so long you don't even know it's there. And y'all been in debt so long, you've been in this system so long, to say make $1,000 a day, you have no idea how hard this is. It's easy, but it's also hard because you have to shift from this E and S quadrant to this B and I quadrant. And that's going to be one of the fights of your life. That's a fight. It is a fight to move from employee to business owner. It is a fight, I'm telling you. And just because you have a business, I mean you're a business owner. It's two different things. The reason I started you off with this, I've actually taught this before. I think I might even have the date on when I taught this. I taught this on September 3rd, 2021. It was called Climbing the Mountain of Financial Freedom, Part 2. But this time I'm talking about brand and business, right? I'm talking about your brand. You see the part 1 and part 2, it's right there. August 27 was part 1. So just Jerome, I taught this before. You understand what I'm saying? But I do want to stress here that I'm not really repeating information right now. I am telling you, in order to make $1,000 a day, you're not going to be able to spend tomorrow's money. And I just put most of you in a predicament now, because now you're going to say, well, how am I going to advertise? Because most of you are advertising with tomorrow's money. If you have an advertisement budget, most of you are saying, I really can't afford this, but I'm hoping it's a return on it to keep me in business. Is there anybody out here not like that? That is the definition of tomorrow's money. I really can't afford this budget, but I'm smart enough to know I need it. And I'm more disciplined than everybody else around me, so I'm going to use it because I'm investing in myself. But truth is, if don't nothing come back, I don't know how long I can sustain this, because that ain't today's money. It's tomorrow's money.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so real.
Real talk. Y'all write this down. Here's your formula.
This is depressing. Keep talking.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. write this formula down. If you're just joining us, I'm talking about making $1,000 a day from your brand. It's important because it's something that I have to whip into people around here. $1,000 a day from your brand. Jerome already did the math, $365,000. Jerome says, I got no problem with that. Now, that may not sound like $1 million, but when you don't work for nobody and the money comes to you automatically, I guarantee you, Mr. Lucas, money cometh, ain't got no problem with $365,000 coming to him automatically.
No, I don't. And I like it in my sleep best.
There you go. You understand what I'm saying? Let me sleep and get it. So that's good money. That's real, real, real good money. So write this formula down. I'm going to assume all of you are starting with zero. And even if you're not starting with zero because you're rich like Phil Sorrentino and Susan Sorrentino, even if you're like them, I still want you to start at zero. Because just because you have money don't mean you're supposed to spend it. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So everybody, you're broke, period. Even if you have money, if it come out your pocket, I don't want you spending it. So your formula now is 40% of all your monies is going to advertising. That can change later, but it ain't changing now. 40% of all your money is going to advertising. 20% of your money is going into getting better. And the other 40% is going to operations. Well, my salary at Antonio, F your salary. You hear me? You don't need one right now. You don't need one. See that? You don't need one. Here's a good way to create your salary. Do that formula till you get to 1,000 sales and then make your salary. That makes sense. You don't need no salary. I need a salary. You don't understand that. No, you don't. You don't need a salary. Especially if 40% is business operations. Just put your gas money in business operations. How about that? Don't you control the business? Then put the little things you need, the little knickknacks you need in business operations. It's that simple. There's your formula. Did you write that down, Grace?
Yes.
All right. Grace, repeat it to them.
Formula for making $365,000 a year or $1,000 a day. 40% of all your money is going to advertising, and 20% of your money is going to getting better, and the other 40% of your money is going to operations.
Okay, let me change that title. This is not the formula for making $365,000 a year. This is step one in that formula, which is you should say formula for not using your own money to make $365,000 a year is what that should say. I wish it was that easy to make $365,000 a year. You'd be like, oh, I just do my money like this. But no, that ain't how it works. I wish though. I wish it was. Now, what I promise you, the most advanced people in here are learning from this or will, because I am not done. I'm not done. This is extremely practical. And $1,000 a day without somebody paying you, that's basically, do a little math here. $1,000 a day just for 15% tax rate, 15% tax rate, and then another 10% tax rate due to either having a state tax or having a sales tax because you don't have a state tax. So that's 30% in taxes basically instead of 25%. So $1,000 a day plus an extra 30% is $300. So now it's $300, it's $1,300. And then we're going to adjust for inflation at 2. So we'll put this $1,320 because for every dollar, you're going to be losing 20 cents. And then we're going to go for let's put in cost of living. All right, so cost of living is out of $1,000. You're going to need $700 for cost of living because inflation is everywhere. So now you have 1,320 for 700, which is $2,020. And Grace, how many is $2,020 times 365? 2,020, yeah, times 365.
2020 times 365 times 365. Come on, calculator. 737,300.
So when $1,000. So when I tell you we're making $1,000 a day, I'm telling you you have a $700,000 job of somebody paying you. Cool. That's what I'm saying. $1,000 a day on your own. When you adjust for the amount of taxes you don't pay. Did y'all hear me go through when you adjust for the amount of taxes you don't pay and the cost of living and inflation, $1,000 a day on your own, because it's taxed differently, it's equivalent to having a $700,000 a year job. And I was very nice because I didn't put in your rent and stuff like that. I was very nice. Cool. Outstanding. So let's keep going. So I need you to understand the impact of what I'm talking about is through our Shears brand, through Susan's brand, $1,000 a day becomes a $735,000 a year job. If you don't believe me, then I dare you to go make $1,000 a day and it didn't come out of your pocket. And see how much extra money you have. You understand? It is so much extra money that you have when you never went in your own pocket. So I want to move a tad bit faster, but I'm going to have a hard time keeping y'all up with me. There's only 3 ways to spend money. I'm going to do this in Grace. I'm going to do this in 90 seconds. It's 8:19. All right. I'm going to do this by 8:24. 8:23 because the clock. Here we go. Very fast. Poor, middle, I just say rich because y'all to get it that way. Rich. Poor, middle, rich. There's no other way to spend money. If you're poor, what happens is you have, make sure I take a screenshot of this. You have income. Well, I'll type out the word. You have income. And then you have expenses. And what this means if you're poor is move. There you go. If you're poor, it means 100% of all your money goes from income to expenses. Now, let me just look at that. Don't take a screenshot yet. Look at that. You listen to me. I don't care if you make $50,000 a year. If you get your money and it go to your bills, you are poor. Period, point blank. I make $225,000 a year. Well, do you get your money and do you pay your bills? Do you get your money and do you spend it? If you get your money and spend it, you are poor. Period, point blank. Doesn't matter. Period. Does not matter. Now, that doesn't apply for most of you, but some of you, your businesses are poor as hell while you middle class. Because y'all get money and then you spend it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to keep on pressing this. This ain't even what I want to talk about, but I have to give you some frames so we can get some amens while I'm talking. If you're in the middle class, I don't care if you're a professional athlete, you get income. You have expenses. But you smart now. So you use a financial institution. Institute. There we go.
That's it.
There we go. A financial institution to soften that blow. This is what that look like in real life. Get over here. Get over there. There you go. This is what it look like in real life. You get your money. You then go to the financial institution and say, look, nah, if I had $30,000, I'd have paid $30,000 for the damn car. But I ain't got $30,000 for this BMW. But I could put something on it. Mm-hmm. And I say, well, Mr. Jerome, why don't you go and give me your finances? Let me see what you got working with. What you working with? And Jerome says, well, here's my last 2 pay stubs, blah, blah, blah. You buy a house. If I had $415,000 for this house, I'd have bought it. But I ain't got it. But I got 20% down. I put something on it. And I would like to amateurize. That's too big of a word. I would like to spread out that pain for the next 30 years. You understand? Mm-hmm. And they convince you, Jerome, oh, you're being responsible. And what you do, you take your little responsible self, you go to the financial institution, and the financial institution then pays for your expenses. If you do that, which is all of y'all, for the most part, you are in the middle class and you will never get out. If your company does this, you're in the middle class and you will never get out. Because there's only 3 spending models on planet Earth when it comes to capitalism. Get your money, spend your money, get your money, go to Bank of America, go to your credit card. Go. Anybody that Jay-Z say, if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. So if you couldn't buy 2 $500,000 houses, you shouldn't have bought the first one. Mm-hmm. Let me hold on. Let me
Amen. Say that shit 4 times.
That's right. All right. Just real talk. If you couldn't have bought 2 $500,000 houses, you shouldn't have bought the first one. That's what Jay-Z says, and I completely agree. That me and Law are agreeing. Therefore, you get your money, you say, but I ain't got all of it. That's no problem. Kim, we here for you. What you got? Well, I got 20% and I got this house you can use as collateral. Kim, I like the way you slave. Because they go through different training to say different words, but I'm going to go ahead and just, give you the real words. You're a good slave. You're a responsible slave with collateral. You understand? All right, there you go. So you get your money, financial institution, you spend it, expenses. Most athletes do this. They get their money, they get their $17 million, Jerome. And then they don't pay $17 million for their mansion because then they're gonna be broke all year. They get their $17 million, they pay their $8 million in taxes because that's freaking accurate. Now they got $9 million left. The agent how many of you know agents make more than the athletes?
Okay, I wondered. Okay.
Yes, the agent is rich.
Yeah.
I did know that because I would always tell my kids who wanted to go into pro sports, let me be your agent because you don't know these percentages and fractions. Let me be your agent so I can take all your money. Tell you 20% of 10 million is 50 million. You'd be like, okay, no.
There's a reason why, and everyone with money will appreciate what I'm about to say. This is why I never tell people to go be a real estate agent. If you're going to be a real estate agent, you need to also be an investor. Because the idea of being a real estate agent and getting assets and getting access to the asset and then giving it away is the dumbest thing on planet Earth. It's the dumbest thing you could possibly do is give away what's making someone wealthy. That's dumb. That's dumb. The athlete is not the owner. The athlete is the product. The agent is the owner of that product.
The athlete is a resource.
It's a resource. Yeah. And the owner of the company, of the team, is the owner of the resource and the first lien holder of the athlete, while the agent would be the second lien holder. They both get paid. You get hurt, they both still getting paid. You understand? Wow. All right, let's keep going. So it doesn't matter. You're just a high-priced slave, is what you are. Which is why you got to go to their combine. This is what happens, Phil. You got to go. Anyway, I'm not even gonna do that. Wealthy people, I was gonna go too far, Grace. Income. Financial. Boy, I'm having trouble today. There we go. Financial.
Don't say it. Because I'm still trying to tripping over here how we got 1 billion to go support other folks. We got millions of homeless people here, and we can't buy them a pair of socks.
I saw that too. I started to write about it in the next news, but it was too political. So I said, let me just go ahead and leave that one alone. I sure did. I started to write about it. I started to. Oh, y'all passed that law pretty quick. Oh man, what a hell of an executive order that was. All right, then. We've been asking for student loan relief. Anyway, veterans can't get their money. Nothing. This is how this works. As a wealthy person, you get your money from your assets. And then your assets pay for your expenses. Okay, let me undo both so you can see it. As a wealthy person, you get your money from your assets, and then your assets pay for your expenses. Thus, you avoid the financial institution in most cases. And my favorite part, of this process,
drum roll.
You never touch your own income.
Yes.
This is 100% fact, y'all. I'm telling you, as a wealthy person, you get your assets from your expenses. You rarely touch the financial institutions, and you never spend your own income. And the only time that you touch the financial institution, I'll make this blue now because I'm saying rolling with the Crips. The only time you touch your financial institution is when you are convincing or using them, I should say, when you're using them to get to more assets.
Like another apartment building, right?
That's it. And then what happens is that financial institution becomes an expense. And since you bought more assets with that financial institution, you use the financial institution to pay for your expenses, thus still never touching your income.
So, all I see is your asses need to get some asses.
That's it. That's it. Okay, now this, you should most certainly take a screenshot of this, because now, Jerome, I can explain what I'm talking about and everybody gonna get it. Okay. She told me to hold on. Here's the point here. The point of this, Kim, is in order to get $1,000 a day from your brand, I'm gonna need you in this model. This one. You understand? I need you in this one. This one. Do not be in this one or this one.
Yes, we need more assets and more cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
So recently you haven't been in this position in a while, so I guess I have more insight into this. I've been broker than you. So I created a tier list of different assets, like from the least accessible to the most accessible, and the world's most accessible income producing asset right now is a sales funnel. So that's number one. You can boost your income. So your brand amplification is the first, but it's not really an asset because you still have to work to get an income. So the first step could be you can amplify your brand, and then it increases your income to where you can acquire a funnel. Funnel is the entry point. And then the most expensive asset, at least in the tier list that I looked at, was multifamily homes. So you start, so you can start with a funnel, and once that's making money, then you can go a little over it. Rent a car was one of those assets, but that is one of the most severely depreciating ones and most at risk. So the lower the cost of acquiring an asset, the higher the risk of it breaking down or depreciating. And in that case as well, a sales funnel seems to be pretty solid investment because you can always keep tweaking it to where it becomes profitable. But yeah, I didn't think the leap.
Oh, he got. Is that us?
No, it's him.
Oh, unmute yourself.
No, he is unmuted.
Oh, he is? Okay. He's in the area. Everything he said is 100% facts. Now, I'm in all multifamily. I'm going to come back to that here in a second. Everything he said was brilliant. And there's a reason why sales funnels is probably your best way to go, because the highest, y'all take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The reason why is because the number one job in the world always and has always been sales. And a sales funnel is like a real estate house. It's a house. What is real estate? Real estate is a hard asset. This is anybody who understands anything knows we want hard assets, more hard assets, something that I can.
Hey, Antonio, sorry I got cut off.
No problem. Yeah. Keep going because you was on. Keep going.
Too much game. Okay, so my point is, one funnel to acquire another funnel and another funnel, and if you stay consistent at it for 1 year, you can very practically then acquire a multifamily home straight from sales funnels. And I didn't think it was possible until I saw what you've been doing with your sales funnel.
Right. Absolutely. And that's one of the major focuses today, because me and Deanna had a 6 o'clock in the morning conversation. The reason why sales funnels are so important because it's a hard asset. Doesn't matter if you don't think it's a hard asset. It's equally as hard of an asset as it is real estate. Because in most cases, you're going to be using some sort of software as a service, and a software as a service becomes a hard, tangible thing. Real estate is a hard asset. Sales funnel is a hard asset. What does real estate do? Takes other people's money. What does sales funnels do? Take other people's money. And what happens after you take other people's money, you put it in real estate? It puts you back money, income. What do you do when you take other people's money as a sales funnel? It puts you back money, income. And the fastest way to create assets for yourself is sales funnels in today's society, because you don't need to know how to sell at this point. What you need to do is steal from me. So there you go. That's the real answer. The real answer is, if you see me writing something, it's yours now. And you go copy and paste every single thing there, and you make those words your words the way Money Cometh does. Because I can assure you, he does it every chance he gets. That's what you do. There you go. Too much
thought the other way.
It's way too much thought the other way. Especially if you know I'm spending all this money to get it right, then ain't no sense of you spending it. Just use my money. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Now that we get this, let me show this picture one more time, because this is the frame thinking. I need you here. So what I'm saying now, Archie, is we're going to create $1,000 a day over here to pay for what's here. And I want you to do this 1,000 times before you ever put money over here. I want you to I want you to create $1,000 a day through assets, which is your brand. We'll talk about it in a second. You're going to pay for your stuff. And I gave you a formula for that. And you can say, well, I want a salary. No, you don't. You do this 1,000 times, and then you can get all the salary you want. And I'll explain, because I'm about to give you that formula too. There is something called breakage. This is where we talk. Breakage is, in a sense, extra money unaccounted for. Cool. Let me explain what this means. There we go. Let me explain what this means. One of the greatest ways to explain this here is I need to tell you about network marketing. A company is a real company when all or most of its money comes from outside the company. That is very important. A company is a legitimate, legal company when most or all of its money comes from outside of the company itself. Outside of its employees. Outside of its shareholders. Shareholders are owners, they're not employees. A company is not a legitimate company. A company is a pyramid, or really, really, really close to a pyramid, when all or most of its money comes from inside the company or its employees. Money from outside, that's a legitimate business. Money from inside, that's a pyramid. It just is what it is. So when you see those things and saying, all right, let's get 100 and I give 100 and you give 100, and then once a month we're going to pay for, like, someone's going to cash out, that is a pyramid, period, point blank. I'm not telling you it's not rooted in African tradition, because it is. I'm just telling you, when it was rooted in the African tradition, Kim, capitalism didn't exist. Did I do it again? Like, this capitalism just 1800 to now. But you can't go pick something that was done BC and AD and then barter and trade time, group economics, and then put it into capitalism and expect it to work. It's two different systems. Everybody understand what I'm saying? It's important. That's important. That's important to know that. Why? Because where was the profit coming from? Inside the organization, from everybody who gave $100. Also, you join Herbalife. I'll just go ahead and say it. You join Herbalife. Where does the money of Herbalife come from? From your auto shipments, from your membership fees. So from your auto shipments, from your membership fees, and your monthly responsibility for your monthly website and all that stuff, that's where most of the money comes from. And they then tell you, but you're a business owner. That's a lie. If you were a business owner, then they would let you ride their LLC. But you have to go, see what I just did there? But you have to go and get your own LLC, name your company. Yep. And then that company is in partnership with the actual Herbalife itself. So you have the illusion of being your own CEO, but if you don't follow compliance, we're going to kick you out. You shouldn't have posted that the way we posted it. That ain't the colors we use. Don't say this is a job opportunity. All that stuff. That's CEO. I can do what I want. The reason you can't do what you want because you ain't CEO. What you are is an employee of the company, 1099.
Yes. Yes.
This is all harvest. You are a contractor. Do you understand? Therefore, an employee of the company getting a 1099. And all the money is coming from within that company, which is why a lot of these places and things are pyramids or very close to it. The reason I keep saying that is because Phil, lobbying does a hell of a job by changing these rules a little bit. Lobbying is a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug. They do a good job lobbying. That's why I keep, my lawyers are going to make sure I say these things. So I make sure that I'm saying these things or possibly like it. Reason I'm telling you this, because I need you to understand that your job is not to create a salary. If you create a salary, you're creating a little provision inside your company that's going to act like a pyramid.
And the government's going to be sitting right there waiting to get your taxes off that joint. That's the main thing right there.
Off that salary. You hear me? So don't create a salary. Create an expense budget. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you and your CPA agree with doesn't matter to me. But don't create a salary. Create a bubble of asset money that when it's time for you to create a salary, you can live. And what happens is once you sell 1,000 products, you got a lot of extra money left and a big marketing budget. From there, you're going to have what's called breakage. Breakage means this is unaccounted for money. What do we do with it? And there, however you want to do the integrity of your company is up to you. Whatever you do with it, buy more assets. Right, exactly. Buy more assets. Whatever you do with your company is completely up to you. It will not be without integrity. It's up to you, right? As long as it's legal, you can do what you want. Of course, you want to make sure your company stays alive, but you can do what you want. A way that I don't do this, but a way that you can do breakage is you say for every, let's say your product costs $19. For every $19, $1 goes into this petty cash account or C-level account or whatever it may be. That's up to you, right? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's completely up to you. And that's breakage. And then you as a CEO can use that money however you see fit. When I'm not talking about taxes, I ain't got anything. I haven't skated to anything illegal. I haven't skated to anything that's gonna get me in trouble with no taxes, no CPA, no nothing. I'm talking about how the wealthy spend their money. There is a reason why Warren Buffett pays less taxes than his secretary, as far as percentage-wise goes. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you make this $1,000 a day, do not go kill it. This is the point. The point is don't go kill the $1,000. When you put 40%, why do you think that marketing was at 40%? Because the marketing was your money. I said use 40% of your soldiers to go buy more assets. And what's the assets? Marketing is not the asset. It's the customers that the market is going to get as assets. And when you're overflowing with assets, then you do what you want to do. Cool. Now let's explain how to get. Thank you, Frida. I am. This is a master class. Let's explain.
Antonio,
yes,
excuse
sir.
me. Isn't the advertising and everything? Isn't that a business expense? And you do write that off.
Absolutely, you write it off, and it is a business expense. And every time you advertise, especially if you advertise like online ads, they're going to keep a record for you, and your car's going to keep a record for you. All that is a dollar for dollar tax write-off, just about all that for sure. It's a business expense. It's your reasonable duty to write that off. And if you own a
Which
home,
lowers your taxes.
which lowers your taxes. And if you own a home-based business, well, you can use that too, but I'll let you go to your CPA about that. The idea here is we got to get to $1,000 a day. So can we break it down, Kim? Because this is important. Antonio, I ain't got nothing. I understand. I completely understand. So what I'm supposed to do, you're not going to like this. The first thing you're supposed to do is go do something for free. I know. You ain't gonna like it. But what you need is testimonies. You just need 2 or 3 people saying, yeah, no, money. Anthony, he got my money right. And then Anthony then sells their testimonies and never works for free again. I know you ain't like that, but that ain't my problem. If you don't have nothing, you got to start somewhere, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, if you
Hey, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, if you got to start somewhere, man, you got to start somewhere. Like I didn't make it. It ain't my fault, Grace. You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. I'm just pull up my note real quick. You got to start somewhere. Is all I'm saying. Now, where you want to start ain't got nothing to do with me. There's the second thing I want you to do. I want you to immediately change the focus of your business. Frida, read that in the chat.
Here I come. 2, save 10% of all your income. Learn how to generate money and not trade time for it. Then generate enough in which you can save 40% of all the money you earn. When the 40% becomes $250,000 in cash, go buy a nice cash flowing apartment complex, but not a super, but let me see where I'm at. I lost my place, but not a super nice one, with the highest rent. Yeah. And expenses, because during the next downturn, people are going to downsize and move out of your cash flowing vehicle. You don't want that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I know that's print so small. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I want you all.
I don't know where my glasses are.
No, it's all good. I want you all to change the focus of your business. To get $1,000 a day, I want you to put all the faith in the world in your business, but I don't want you to keep your money in your business. I want you to have all the faith in the world of your business, but I don't want you to keep all the money in your business. Hear me and hear me well. Nobody on the planet ever got rich from business. That's a lie. A lie, Antonio. Look at Jeff Bezos, investor. Mm-hmm. Look at Elon Musk, investor. Look at Warren Buffett, investor. Just because you're still the CEO don't mean you didn't switch your business stake into investment stake. All right. Mm-hmm. What I'm attempting to say here gently is, in order to get to $1,000 a day, do whatever you have to, which I'm going to give you what you can do. But then I need the money to go out your business and to a hard asset that produces income. And you better be glad I'm saying it, because somebody needs to tell you. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. Number 1, go do something for free, because you say you need testimonies, then go sell those testimonies. 2 is immediately change the focus of your business, and what Miss Frida read that you put in the chat. 3 is the third one where you just said put your money in a hard asset?
Yes.
Okay.
The reason your business is a slave. And I need you to hear me. I don't care. Oh, it's my passion. It's how I share my light with the world. It's a slave. Phil, the way I see it, you got two choices. Your business is going to be a slave or you're going to be one. Somebody has to be a slave in the matrix. Stradivari, you got a choice. It's going to be you or your asset. One of y'all going to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, be overworked and underappreciated. One of y'all's going to do it. One of y'all is going to be leveraged incredibly. Might as well be your asset and not you. But y'all love your business so much that every time you eat, it came from your business. That is the dumbest thing possible. Your business ain't supposed to do nothing but buy more assets. Those assets, well, that's when you get the ball out of control. If you take your business and buy more assets, you can do whatever the hell you want to do with those assets. You can buy a pet alligator.
Wow.
You can do whatever.
Amen. Walls, electric lights.
All that. It's the truth. Your business is an asset that becomes a slave to get you more assets. But the moment you get more assets, you need to take all your money out your business, except for the 40% marketing and all that stuff, right? You change those numbers later. But then that, I don't know what to do with this money. I know what to do with it. You take it out your business and you go put it in something that's a hard asset. That's what you're gonna do. Because it's you and your Ken Johnson is a slave or his business is a slave. Somebody is gonna be a slave. It's time for y'all to stop being so nice about the capitalistic society that you live in. I'm not telling you something's wrong with capitalism, but I do want you to appreciate it for what it is. Capitalism is not for the little guy. As much as we spin it on TV, it's not for the little guy. Capitalism is not, this system is not set up for you to win. All of you are losers and you're going to lose. That's how the system is set up. Now, they got to let a few of you through the cracks because then you're revolt against capitalism. So the way you win is you take your money out of it and you go put it where them wealthy folk putting it.
Lord have it.
Yeah, you talking today.
The best.
Talking today.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Because I'm spending 100% facts. You go get $1,000 a day. Antonio, man, bruh, I ain't got it. How I get $1,000? The first thing you need to go do is you're gonna need to do something free. I need you to get one or two people. I need you to go get your first follower, Kim. That's it. Just somebody who's gonna say, I don't know what y'all talking about. She good by me. Just one person. Just one. You can sell one person. After you do that, you got to make a choice. This choice is going to be difficult for most of you. You have to make a choice. Your choice is you have to be too expensive or too cheap. The choice is yours.
Antonio, after you get that first customer and they start bragging about you and everything, you get phone calls and you get so many phone calls, you got to turn some of the stuff down because you can't get to all of it. Or you got to recruit more resources so you can get to all the money.
That's right. Or start a whole new company. So when you turn stuff down, you send it over there to that new company. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Go ahead, Grace.
Is getting your first customer under the go do something for free?
Yes. Okay. After that, which just repeat, I got you, Frida. When I'm repeating this, I need you to go now and you need to choose if you're going to be Android or Apple. You're too cheap or you're too expensive. You don't ever compete with price. Your videos are too long or too short. You cannot be in the middle. I'll explain. Go ahead, Frida.
Oh, I just wanted to say that I started working on that yesterday.
Good. You say Mexican news. Man, these articles are too long. You're damn right. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's something. Me and Tempest are writing programming classes now on Mexican news. So not only are we going to have some for sale, but we're going to give some away for free as well. We're working on one right now. She had a great idea. It's a cybersecurity journey, blah, blah, blah. Some certifications. Now, every time Timbers need to get another certification, y'all, or something, y'all probably going to benefit from it. You heard it here first. But when you say, oh my God, I can't believe this is here, just go thank Timbers. Like you can do it right now. You want to meet your mic and
That's
thank Timbers
awesome.
right now.
That's
All right,
awesome. Yes.
There
Thank you,
go.
Tempest.
So
Thank you, Tempest.
Yep. Every certification you hear on her videos is probably going to be up there on Mason News. Well, really tell you. And it's too long. It's too long. It's way too much. Like, come on, man, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? I'll show you. I'm actually be quiet. There you go. It's all in my ear. Let me show you. This is too long. This is way too long. It makes no sense. And I ain't come here to read all that. I know. Because we ain't talking to you. Hold on, I'll show you. See it right here. PowerShell. Don't worry about it. But watch. Just want to show you. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't even see it, but it's okay. This is it, right? Come on, Zoom. Stop zooming. There we go. Stop zooming. Tony Smith, Timber Smith, blah, blah, blah. And then right here, there's the video right here. Zoom ain't letting it pop up yet. All the command inline, script languages, boom, 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 right? All that stuff. Another video right here. Another video, script, command line. All these are links taking you to other places. Another video right here. Now you said, man, how I install it? Well, here's how you install it, but here's videos in each place too to help you install it. There you go. That's too long. I don't want that. However, if you're in computer programming, was that helpful for you?
Absolutely. I want every bit of it, and it is not too long.
Not at all.
I'm trying to tell you to get to $1,000 a day, you got to make a choice, Stradivari. You're too long or you're too short. Now, let's think about this for a second. With Mexican news right now, with 2 long articles, like I can, man, that's why there's a whole section on this on Mexican news. It's just called master classes. Have y'all seen it? Have you paid attention to it before? Have you seen? There's one that the writers really showed out on this one. It's the opioid crisis. I'm not sure if y'all, let me go to the homepage real quick so you can see this. They really showed out on this one for you. This one is too much. You know, I don't know who the writer is, but you know, God's probably a handsome chocolate brother. You know what I'm saying? Probably a handsome chocolate brother. Opioid crisis. This is incredible. I think I heard of this guy before, but anywho, masterclass. John Oliver did 3 videos on it, so I featured all 3 of them. Got some other videos. Links just too many, just everywhere. Look, everywhere. You could just go and get more information. Everywhere. Look, just go and get more. Every single thing here is proven. Twitter, I think I know that guy again. He's a nice guy. TED Talks. Look, everywhere. Graphs. How bad is the crisis? Well, here's some color. Another video. Tweet. What interventions have been successful then? Man, we got you. Look, all these, all here proven. Another video. Some old pictures, man. Look, 136 people died. All right, got you. More stuff. More, look, boom, video, links, video. And then watch this here. This is the killer. Related sources. I had to read every last one of these just to write this article.
I'm not gonna ask for nothing else.
Look at it. You see it?
Nothing for Nyla.
You see it? Look, I want you to get it. I want you to get that that's too long. But in 6 months, we're gonna be the only people left standing. Because here's what's gonna happen. Everybody else is giving you news fast. You know what I'm saying? News fast, news quick, because they're not playing the evergreen game. But the more you keep Googling stuff, the more you're going to find the only place you can learn how to get in cybersecurity is at Mexit News. The only place you can get free programming classes from a news station is on Mexit News. The only place you can help your uncle suffering from the opioid crisis is on Mexit News. And as soon as it's going to happen, Stradivari, we're going to be the only place for a lot of things. And if you don't think it's working, here is the real deal metrics from an hour ago. This was March 25th, right? That's today, huh? That's today. So I'm not. That's today, huh? This report comes from Timber. She sends it out every day. Every day she sends this out. So you can see it. Hold on. Every day she sends this out. Right now, 2,300 new users, whatever, right? In the last month or something. That ain't a lot. And then most of them speak English. That makes sense because it's written in English. And for some reason, we in all over here in China, that's Russia. Well, we actually had that guy try to hack us actually. Here's a bunch of locations. It's telling you which articles are getting a lot of attention. Look at this. Universal laws of money. I guess y'all want some money out there or something, right? You know what I'm saying? It's telling you which articles getting attention. I mentioned porn and y'all. Number 10. This is number 10 is a show I ain't even put up yet. Everybody waiting for This Week Now, which I've been producing it. I ain't put it up there. Everybody waiting for it though. That means that's trending. This Week Now is up there. Everybody's waiting. I'm sure that's between my name and however we doing that for sure. Everybody, you see it. Cool. And then it's 189 different things we can look at on here. Is this impressive? No. Is it impressive to me? Yes. 9,000 views. All right, so you can go 9,000 views. All right, man, boom. And then right here, I'm gonna try to blow it up, but I don't think it's gonna work. Some other stuff, clicks, stuff. Who's using it? 90% mobile, tablet, and then a desktop. That doggone desktop use. That's what people taking their master classes. Wait, this too much for a phone. Hold on, when I get home, I'm gonna log back in on this. I'm gonna log back in.
That's so true, because I try to read it from my phone and I just stop and get on my computer so I can copy and paste. It don't work on the phone.
Exactly. Yeah, I completely understand. What I'm telling you is I've made a choice. My choice is going to take about 6-7 months, though, Kim. I ain't going to lie to you. But that's 2,300 some people consistently now that keep saying, content fine by me. You want something? You want to hear about Wendy Williams trying to get her show back? That's a real thing happening right now. You got to go somewhere else for that. If you got to go somewhere else from that. But somebody yesterday, where's my phone at? Somebody yesterday said, hey, man, can you teach me about day trading? Okay. I can't send me a message. It was about money. It caught my attention. I'm sorry. when you it caught it stopped my whole sentence, Stradivari. I was in the middle of talking and stopped my whole sentence. Somebody sent me a message yesterday asking about sent me a message Wednesday. It says, do you know anything about that? You ain't gonna be able to see it. Do you know? That's what I do. I'll add drop it to y'all. You got to make a choice. It's $1,000 a day. You got to make a choice. You got to make a change. I'm sorry. She was here. Yeah. I ain't like, I ain't remember that song. Gonna make a difference. See that on? Because she started singing with you. Gotta make it right. Soon as I turn up the collar on I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, here's a message right here. We just have to wait. Tish, do you know anything about day trading? I need to learn. Now, I wanted to say, I'm not sitting you and got thing about day trading. I wanted to say. So yes, I seen some links. And then yesterday, it took me a later. Guess what I saw sending her? A bunch of Mexican news articles. It was like 5 of them. I done already talked about stocks 5 times. Then I sent her a podcast. I said, listen, this is the podcast I learned stocks on in 2011. I sent her a podcast I learned. And then it made me say, man, I need to go ahead and bring back the Drink Smoke Stocks podcast. I could have maybe said that way, right? And this is real talk.
Yes, sir.
See that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, messed up now.
That's exactly what I said yesterday. But point is, I was able to send 90% of all Mexican resources because I made a choice. So to unpush this point that I keep pushing, you gotta make a choice. You either, if you are an Android device, right? Anybody can put you out of business. Anybody can put you out of business. Now, Android don't mind because Android ain't the problem. Samsung is. Android is on all these devices. They good, but Samsung is getting undercut every chance they get. You think the battle is between Apple and Samsung. You are wrong. The battle is Apple and Android. Because Samsung got, when we program and we pick how we want it to be compatible, we'll pick something and it'll say, yep, this will be compatible with 193,000 devices. Pretty much 98% of all Android. That's what God says this. When you got 193,000 devices, that's 193,000 people saying, don't go to Jerome, come to me, I'm cheaper. Man, I can't compete with that, Kim. If I lose you because somebody is $1 cheaper than me, that's a terrible business model. And you're not gonna make $1,000 a day unless you are like Walmart or Samsung, and you can sell 1,000 phones or 1,000 bananas an hour. If you have a vast distribution system, by all means, compete over price. But if you don't, guess what? You need to be too high or too low. Y'all hear me? ATS TV is too low. Why? Because Antonio Smith is too high.
Man, that's good. So you're positioned in both areas, too high and too low. That's genius.
There you go. That's the decision I got to make. Last steps, get to $1,000 a day. This is my favorite part. Grace, I need you to share your calculator. Grace is going to share a calculator. To get to $1,000 a day, you have to pick your product. We're going to say your product costs $20. It's easy math. Grace immediately put a 5 in her head and said, $50, $20 is. See, easy to do that. Easy math. So now we know 50 complete transactions. The problem is, Jerome, when Tatiana go out there and talk to 50 people, they too busy talking about how cute she is instead of listening to what she's talking about. You understand what I'm saying? They can't even hear her. You know what I'm saying? They try to slide in the DMs. Can't even hear. They're too busy looking at Stradivarius biceps to pay attention. Stuff like that. All 50 people ain't gonna buy. So you can't go talk to 50 people to get to 50 people. They look at our shit and go, "Ooh, you cute and short." Men say you bite size is what we'll say. That's what my uncle will say. My uncle like, you be careful. I tell you, my uncle's 70 with a 3-year-old. That's it. So we can't get to 50 people. So what we need to do now is we need to do some clever math. Grace, at a 35% conversion rate, how many times do I need to talk to people to get to 50? You can divide that. That's my math. Okay. So you should be so happy. Okay. Divide that by 0.35. You'll be fine. Me and Graves specialize in 2 different types of maths. You understand what I'm saying? This means, well, actually, I misled. Well, that's cool. We can do this. We can do it this way here. Grace needs to talk to 143 people an hour to get to 50 people. You can stop sharing your screen. That was for people like Anthony Lucas. He just, man, if you just give me the formula, I'll do the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like that, right? Now that Tatiana knows she needs to talk to 143 people, we'll try to slide in the inbox. Now she got to control these conversations now. You know what I'm saying? But the way you control these conversations, there need to be high quality conversations. 100% of the people who hear a fraction of what you're doing will automatically say no. That's some oil there, Grace. There's some oil. The body, that coffee is so strong, I had to swallow it like brown liquor. That coffee is strong. That's what I'm talking about. If I was addicted to something, I ain't addicted no more. I'm addicted to this. Golly, it's staining the cup, y'all. Yeah.
What kind of coffee is that?
Too many scoops.
Who made that coffee?
Grace, she know just how I like it. Deanna taught her, Grace, she keep it going forward. It's just how I like it. The coffee is too strong. Susan does not recommend this coffee. You hear me? Not recommended. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Somebody said that best. That's exactly what we're trying to say. I want you to know 143 people are going to get you to 50. But here's what I want you to do. The second thing what I want you to after this is I want you to say, but I suck. It's okay. Just say, but I'm not that good. I'm only going to get this many people. What I want you to do is I want you to say 242 people. It was 143, so you're going to say, whatever the number is, you're going to, I don't want you to double it. That's not strong enough. Yeah, double it. I want you to double the number. So we're going to go from 143 to 287. 287 is how many people you need to talk to. And they need to be high quality conversations. The reason why I'm trying to tell you this, Kim, is because I want you to fail your way to $1,000 a day. This number now is set up on a 10% conversion rate. This means if you just do this, you will bomb your way to $1,000. And the better you get, out of you talk to 286 people, 200 of them go sign up. And now you're doing $10,000 a day. You ain't gonna be that mad at me when you're doing that. So I'd rather start you off. I promise you, this is how the entire system is built around here. I promise you that. The entire system is built around here. Like our entire system is for me to say, Grace, you suck. So here's these numbers. Go overwork so you don't suck that much. And then she gets better. Now she got a 50% conversion rate. Does she mind? No. But whatever the number, you're going to divide your number. You're going to take a $20 product. You're going to divide that by, I'm sorry. You're going to take the price. I'm going to type this formula out so everybody can read it. You're going to take the price of your product and you're going to divide the price of your product by the total dollar amount you want In this case, we said 1,000 people, $1,000 a day buy a $20 product is 50 people a day need to buy from Ken Johnson. Now, in his case, he's selling $6,000 products. These numbers don't apply to him. If the method applies to him, but him getting $1,000 a day, he needs to be thinking more of $1,000 a minute. That's what he needs to be thinking. By the time he average out his day, he need to be saying, well, listen, this adds to $1,000 a minute. And that's good money. So you go and you get to $1,000 a minute. Now that you're at your $1,000 a minute, $1,000 a day, you're going to divide that number by 0.35. You got to divide it by 0.35. And then what you're going to do is you're going to double that number. There's your formula. This is very practical. I didn't say nothing about praying. I didn't say go to church, go to the mosque. This is extremely practical. This is a mathematical formula. If you're confused, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Tatiana. What I'm telling you is math don't take no faith. You do the math, you automatically get to $1,000 a day. You don't do the math, you don't get there, Stradivar. It's that simple. Now you say, all right, Antonio, but you said I got to have 286 college conversations a day. I ain't got that kind of time. It's good. That's where the Gary V content model and the ATS sales model comes into play, doesn't it? If you've ever received a random link from us applying to your dreams, you have been benefited from the ATS sales model, because we want to spend all day with our Shia. Every time her bunions hurt, we want to be like, girl, look, we got that bunion. I don't know, she probably ain't got no bunions on, you know what I'm saying? We want to spend time with you as much as we can. We want to do content. Platforms I strongly recommend you dominate right now. Podcasts. I'm going to end with podcasts in a couple of minutes. Your favorite social media and your email list. If you can do more, by all means, do more. But I'm going to tell you, podcasts, your favorite social media, and your email list. And by podcast, I mean both audio and video. That means I intend for you 100% to, if you're only doing audio, you don't want to do video, no worries. Just generate a video through your audio and put it on YouTube. But you got to get on YouTube. Don't you ever sleep on YouTube the way I did. Podcast, email list, your favorite social media, whatever that is. If you're not posting a podcast every day, no matter how brilliant you are, you're dumb. And you know better. If you're not posting to your favorite social media every day, same thing. Same rule applies. I know you don't like it, but if you want me to call you dumb, you don't love yourself as much as you claim you do. How about that? It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm not dumb, Antonio. I'm hard-headed.
You're hard-headed. All right, there you go. You're hard-headed. There you go. There you go. You're hard-headed. That's much better. You're hard-headed. Those are the three areas I want you to do. Now what you have to do is I want you to do this with a specific strategy. Don't sell anything. Let your show notes do the selling. Yes, ma'am.
Are you just on the podcast right now? Because you're talking about show notes, or under the platforms?
All of it.
Okay.
All of it. You should have, every time you post should be show notes. Hook, story, pitch. Let your show notes do the selling. I'll give you that design. You're going to title what this is about. Actually, I'll do you one better. I don't worry about it. I do you one better. I think I gave it away last time. I'll do it again this time. Here's Tippis. Here is genuinely every single thing I posted for Tippis episode, which is already highly converting. Right there. Just copy and paste that. There you go. Just is what it is. Copy and paste that. And just put that in your notes, Grace. Copy and paste that. It's the title. And then what our show is about. Here's a piece. Here's one of my products related to this. Here's how you can follow. That's what you do. And of course, you can make that better and better as you keep going. Doesn't matter. Of course, if you got a sales funnel out there, you want to hook your sales funnel right there, don't you? If this video, Tatiana says, if this video added any value to you, I would really be grateful if you would check this out. You know what I'm saying? Or she goes, I'm so happy everybody is, or you do your whole thing and you have a little clip at the end that you edit in there that's 1 minute. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also in the show notes, you'll see there's a link down there that I'm really so grateful if you can just join me there. I've worked really hard on this masterclass and I'm just so excited about it. And I'm looking for 3 people that I can mentor to 6 figures in the next 12 months or whatever you're doing. Nothing wrong with that. But your video should do no selling. Your audio should do no selling. Why? Because Gary Vee screams at you every day he gets about this? No. Yes, though, but no. Because this is a value-based economy. If I click on Stradivari and see he's selling me, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a minute. Question. Mm-hmm. See, I'll be listening. Mm-hmm. So in the video, I'm just showing you the experience. I'm showing you the life, like I'm showing you whatever that moment is. Right. And then how I sell you is in the show note. 100%. The only thing I say about the video in the so the way you reference the show note just now is the way that we should reference the show note, but then put all of that pertinent information within the show note.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because most people ain't going to check anyway. But the people who are highly convertible will check. All right, Jerome gets it. You're only looking for the people who go the extra step anyway. And those people who say, yeah, I'll buy this book, Jerome, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the people he wants. That's the people he wants. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you do. If you put out on your content, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. Yeah. I go somewhere that don't tell me that. I go somewhere that don't tell me that. I have no problem with, none of you have a problem with being, so I'll sell you something right now. I ain't got nothing to sell you right now, but I will. I'll sell you something right now. I will. I ain't got no problem selling you. I'll tell you up front I'm selling. What I have a problem with is you playing me for dumb, like I didn't think you was going to sell me. I know you're going to fucking sell me. Don't invite me to your webinar, and I know at the end you're going to piss me. This is what I want you to do. On your webinar, I want you to say, hey, everybody, there's going to be a special offer at the end of the webinar. I'm going to be so glad to give it to you. But what I want to do is I want to show you all the great things. Oh, if you get there, you can make an informed decision on your own. But I promise you, all I'm going to do is give you enough information to where you never have to purchase if you don't want to. You want to get there faster, you can purchase. Let's get started. People respect that. I ain't got no problem with that. I got no problem with that. But don't get up motivationally speaking me and getting me all happy and selling me at the end. I know you're going to sell me at the end. Man, tell me up front. Go ahead, Grace.
This is why, if you are a part of the Millionaire Influencer Secrets, we have a masterclass that talks about what he just said. Every time I talk, when I talk to Kim about the Influencer Secrets, there's a secret where we talk about, hey, we give you a webinar and a live video layout to where I know you've been on a webinar before, Kim, and at the end they tell you a whole bunch of stuff, but they keep what you really want to the end so they can sell you. Well, here we teach you how to give all the value and then give an offer away, but you've given all the value first.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to tell you, let me tell y'all something, man. My computer programming course costs $4,000. You hear me? I ain't giving none of y'all no discounts. Not a damn one. You hear me? Not a damn one. And the price is going up after 300 people. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I want more than 300 people, because I'm more so looking for. I'm kind of treating it like the Shark Tank, you know, on TV. I want, man, if I can get like 150 people out of that are programming with me, it's going down. I really got my own agenda, because I can assure you that we own this Mexitverse stuff and we own this metaverse stuff. I can assure you 100% that if we ain't doing nothing else, Damali, we are spending so much money on learning how to get ahead of these other folk. And I'm gonna show you for show. I'm finna take a screenshot. Uh-oh. That was a big screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Right here. And I'm so early. It's just 70 students, and this ain't even all of them. Let me show you. Well, don't miss it. Don't miss it. I'm wrapping up. Right here. Don't you miss this. Boom. Metaverse and AR development bundle. Tools for man, we got all these things. We own it. We own it. That's just one. Like, we doing metaverse. I just learned something yesterday. I was telling Tempest yesterday. I mean, this morning, man, I just learned about XR. Didn't even know XR existed. XR, because it don't exist yet, maybe 20 years from now. So I got a 20-year plan for ATS now. XR is extended reality, to where it's so fully immersive, you don't even know, you can't tell the difference no more. No goggles, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell the difference more. It's literally like Ready Player One. You can't tell the difference no more at all. And I was like, man, that's dope. And I'm gonna start buying stuff to get there already. I'm charging $4,000. I'm finna put out these master classes with Tempest for y'all to not even go pay me. It's out there, Damali. I'm gonna be one of them. Hopefully, I get one of them out there today. You hear me? I'm pretty sure in the next hour it'll be done. Next 2 hours or something. What I'm getting is all the resources popular. Like, I don't want you to have to go nowhere. I just want you to stay in one spot and go get your certification. That's gonna let you make 6 figures a year. So you ain't got to pay me. But I'm telling you up front, I ain't giving you a discount. And I'm telling you up front, but at the same time, I'm a nice guy. Here is for you, Kim. Here's for you, Anthony Lucas. I hope your kids are blessed. You can use this, man. Y'all go get that. Because I'm ethically bribing you for you to then say, nah, I can't get this nowhere else. And if he giving this away, least I can do is go get more of it. I'm not even going to negotiate with this man on this price. $4,000 it is. Say less. Go ahead, Grace.
What Antonio just did is also taught in Millionaire Influence the Secrets. I'm not gonna let up on this, because I'm telling you, if you're not in it, you're missing out. And it ain't. Yes, I'm biased about ATS, but it's not that. Okay, everything that you're hearing is like, man, I really need that. That's all.
What I'm trying to say, Tatiana, is
Irresistible offer.
Irresistible offer. What I'm trying to do to y'all, I'm trying to get you to see. I tell you, this is $5,000 up front. And you go, I'm not going to pay that. Now I got a whole hour to convince you. Oh, shit. You know, the young man is all right. You know, I'd rather spend a whole hour convincing you. That's why I say my stuff up front. Last 5 minutes, I mean, that ain't working if I was, some handsome white guy with a 5 o'clock shadow and a little cross tattoo right there. You know what I'm saying? When I do this here, people can see it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that guy. That ain't gonna work for me. I'm a black man with dreads. That ain't work for me. Listen, I give you up front. And I'm gonna tell you up front, look at everything, look. And now I got a whole hour to convince you I'm the man. I could do that. I got everything set up, Kim, for me to fail my way to money. Everything set up for me. Fail. I can mess up whole 55 minutes. If I just get you for 1 minute, you go, oh, I could use that. I won. I'm attempting to tell you that's how you're going to get this $1,000 a day. I've given you everything. I can't give you nothing else. Only reason I'm doing it is because I'm about to challenge Frida, challenge Grace, and challenge everybody that personally you want to go get yourself $1,000 a day. I'm implementing the new thing from Damali. I'm implementing a new thing in ATS starting Monday. But everybody need to be thinking about $1,000 a day. It don't matter what you do. I don't care if it's cybersecurity. And I'm talking about not $1,000 for the company. No. God ain't gonna bless that. It's got to be 1,000. God don't bless that. I can't tell you to bless me and expect to get a blessing. I have to set you on path for $1,000 for your pockets, for your family, for your legacy. You understand? Mm-hmm. I'll give you everything I got. And this is no random class. This is, I got to do this in ATS. I'm starting it off Monday. So therefore, what I'm turning around doing, I'm giving it to y'all now. And I gave you the same system, the same strategy that I'm doing. And I've done it before for myself. Same thing here. And I was telling Tempest this, and she'll testify to it. I was saying, man, last year we had blank. But Deanna was gone. Grace was in Galveston. Tempest, you was doing computer somewhere. Tempest, are you there? I don't know if you can talk real quick. She'll tell you. I told her something, and I was like, yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
To tell her what I said this morning.
You was in overflow when you were by yourself.
Thank you so much, Tempest. I appreciate you. Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. Well, I already did this. It's the carrying the folk. You know what I'm saying? And slow me down a little bit. All right, I ain't giving you something I done made up. I done made up and already did this, Kim. This will work 100%. If you work, it's not nothing to do with me. But I promise you, all the canonical thinkers like Anthony and myself, I gave you mathematical formulas, you good to go. For the rest of you, in conclusion, you probably can't BS on your content though. You don't put it out, how you gonna have 287 high quality conversations? You gonna do it all yourself? But if you don't sell and your content is high quality, somebody's gonna listen to this call on YouTube and go, God dog it, that was, and the note's gonna be in there. Man, I would have paid for that. And right there, I done had a high quality conversation with whoever watching. And I ain't never met them. Can y'all see the difference? Mm-hmm. That's what we talking about. That's how we doing. Is that fair? Mm-hmm. I think that's fair. You know what I'm gonna do, Grace? I'm gonna call this one $1,000 a day. I'm gonna just keep it where it's at. Y'all gonna wrench around, wrench it off. I hope that blesses y'all. We hope you enjoy your day today and you go out there and
Thanks for all that math, brother.
Yes, sir. I know you like that. I wish flat stomachs upon all of you. Flat stomach. I speak flat stomachs upon all of you. Yes. And may all your workouts be easy and all the calories you eat today go into the places you want them to be at. your
Amen.
hips, yes,
Amen.
boobs, butt, something. Go wherever you want it at is where the calories need to go. You hear me? You don't need to go to where it been going. Go where we want it to go. Mine need to go to my biceps, something, my chest. Work that out, something like that. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you all Monday. I don't think we have anything else today, right? Did you tell them about the vacations?
Yes, I did.
You did?
All
right.
Two people.
Oh, can you repeat about the vacation?
Yes, we are giving away this kind of, is it Hawaii? This kind of vacation to Hawaii is something like, I don't know, I think it's 7 days, 6 days, 5 nights for like $647 total. And one of them finest places.
Serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Super dead serious.
6 days and 5 nights for $600?
And one of the finest hotels there. Yes, sir. We got a hookup. And all you got to do is give Grace your name and number, and then we'll have an email, and we'll have somebody. 2 people jumped on yesterday. And I tell you, I won't tell you what it is here, but for sure, we've partnered with the right people.
What island, Antonio?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I think it was Honolulu. I had to log in and see. But I think it was one. It was a good one. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Honolulu though. I'm pretty sure it was Honolulu. It was Honolulu. I don't think it was Maui. I don't remember seeing Maui. Are you?
And how do you qualify for this?
You don't.
Did you say Maui?
I think so. I'm about to find out. You logged in? All right, she logged in. She's finna tell me right now. She will tell me right now. Yeah, me, Deanna and Temple went to Maui a couple of years ago. That's what Pam Norris is. Pam Norris is in Maui. Pam Norris is in Maui for sure. She's in Maui. That's how we met Pam Norris. She's getting ready to tell us. Yeah, where is that? It is.
Molly, you just give Grace.
It just says Hawaii. I guess you'll be able to pick once you get that information sent to you. It just tells us Hawaii. Oh, I was way off. Oh, my bad, y'all. That's just $350. Just $350.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, so once again, break down what we need to do to get into this entry for this giveaway.
Ain't no entry. Send your name, number, email to Grace. Period. That's it. We ain't got to attach no product. No. I want to see all that. Yeah, is the city on there though when you go up?
It must be a class attached to this.
No, ain't no. That's too funny. No, ain't no class. He too funny. Ain't no. Let's just say Hawaii. Let's just say Hawaii first. You have to get it. But there's no class, no profit share, with your time share. No,
we ain't having church the whole week while we there, right?
It's when you buy your next car with me, you get that package.
There you go, right? No, it's no strings attached whatsoever. No church on weekend, no 2-hour seminar when you get so. That is too funny. But no, it's not. It is 100% only through ATS. It is just we partner with the right people and we just pass it on. The right name, number, email to Grace, and then somebody will call you. Oh, is he calling? He should call him. Good. Perfect. So William King will call you. That's who it is. William King, one of our own people. It's free. Yes.
Are you going? Because we won't have to hunt nobody down at the.
Yes. I'm definitely going. Yes. Hawaii, definitely going for sure. And you get to pick your dates. You get to pick your dates too. You get to pick your dates too. It's $349.50, I think. I was way off. It was $349. 6 days, 5 nights. The other way around. 6 nights.
That's for accommodations?
That's all that. You just, of course, you
flight?
Not the flight.
Okay, I was about to say that.
Yeah. Not the flight. I wish when I get a partnership with the airline, I'll pass that on to y'all too. But Phil ain't taught me how to go do that yet. I haven't finished all my coaching sessions. I haven't figured that out yet. You understand? I don't have a partnership with the airlines yet, but we do have one with the hotels. And Yes, I don't want to tell you how it works because not because of power. I just don't want to tell
Is
you.
that
How
an all-inclusive hotel? Like, is that food and everything? All you can drink and all that? Is what? Look, I'm getting ready to get detailed here.
No,
you know me. You know
I don't
how
think
I'm
it's all
a
you can
mining.
drink.
I'm gonna find out everything.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. I don't think it's all you can drink, but I do know it covers the full hotel, everything about it, all the taxes, all that stuff. It covers all of it. No strings attached. If you want to go to Hawaii, just put that out there, Grace. Yeah, just send your name, number, and email to Grace. You're gonna get a call from William King, who is also in ATS. That's it. And I promise you, you won't have to go through no profit sharing, no timeshare, no webinar, no esoteric classes. You just do that, and there you go.
No work this summer.
No work this summer. All right, then. No work this summer. And what we'll do is, Grace, if you help me remember Monday, I'll tell them again Monday as well. I'll tell you again Monday as well. How long it lasts, I got nothing to do with that. But we'll work it out. We'll work it out for y'all. If you zip. There you go. We'll start talking about Mexit conference Monday. As I want that super private and stuff. So y'all be ready. That's it. Name, number, email to Grace. Even if it can't hurt for you to at least get the phone call. You know what I'm saying? But you won't be sold anything. There's nothing extra to be sold. Whenever y'all get your phone call, come back here and let everybody know how easy it was so they can not be so apprehensive. It's kind of hard to, we so grimy these days. People do good stuff. It's like,
I got my phone call yesterday and it was a very easy process. And he's a very nice, kind guy to talk to.
Oh, okay, good then. Who else? Kim, you got yours too?
Yes.
All right. Did you get sold anything else?
Nope. No timeshares, no nothing. Just you have, I think, 7 days to pay it, and that's really it.
That's it. That's as simple as that. You feel me? So it's as simple as that. You get 7 days to pay it. You get sent something. You get 7 days to pay it. It is that. And did you get to pick when you wanted to go?
Yes, you have to do 30-day reservation, but you have up to 18 months to use it. So you pick whatever days based on the availability.
I feel like I need to start a travel agency.
Is this a Hilton hookup, Antonio?
No, it's not a Hilton hookup. It is a conglomerate of every place like that.
Okay, because I already got one of them. I got to go to Florida.
Oh, I ain't mad at you.
So I was wondering.
No, basically what we did is every nice hotel, when they have a vacancy, will buy that vacancy so they don't lose money, and then we hold that and give it away. That's basically what we do. That's the gist of it. So they don't lose money. They don't want to lose money. So we'll buy that vacancy and then pass on that savings to y'all. Simple as that.
And they are nice hotels. They're not.
Oh yeah. Can't ruin my reputation cutting corners. So Kim gonna be barefoot in Hawaii real soon. You know what I'm saying? Finding her, some 29-year-old man with his stuff together. You understand? This stuff all together with that ripped up chest. Go ahead, Grace. You want to say something?
Mr. Anthony, am I putting your name down for the Hawaii?
He ain't missing no opportunity.
You already got my phone number. Go ahead.
I know. That's why I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, he act just like me. Least he gonna do is take the free phone call and see what's up. That man ain't missing no opportunities whatsoever. That's it from us. Hopefully that works out for you. Monday we'll be talking about Mexit and a bunch of Monday would be all digital related, future tech, ATS coin, all sorts of stuff, all that stuff.
Oh,
yes, all that stuff.
Antonio, tell Grace to tell that young man, don't be sending me no potential spam stuff because I block all that stuff for somebody trying to tell me something when I don't want it.
Fair enough.
So however you send the phone call, like it need to be something that I recognize, or I'll just look at the phone.
Okay. Yeah. Get it over. Yeah. So when you see the number flash across the screen, you're happy. I ain't mad at you.
Yesterday, he texted me first and asked me if I was available to speak. He texted me and told me who he was, and then asked me if I was available to speak. So
good. So
that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I ain't giving nobody the keys to the kingdom just like that.
Bro, I understand. I am not mad at you at all. Not mad. It's genuinely. We're helping a company. We're helping another company. This part of a company. We're going to be doing something similar with our Shia too, but not this. But on the supplements and stuff. This is just what stuff that ATS does behind the scenes. It's no different than the focus being on the Bureau of Dominant Speakers, and now that's on one end. This company has multiple departments. And this is the focus on that department. We're just passing on savings to y'all. It's the reason if you're wondering why I'm doing it, it's because I want you here. I want to.
Antonio, somebody could buy that and use that as a giveaway when they sales fund.
You sure can. I'm pretty sure Ken Johnson already thought about
it. My brain always working.
Always working. You pay $349 for a Hawaii trip, and then you have $1,000 product, and you say, "Hey, get this and get a free trip to Hawaii."
Didn't I hear Ken Johnson say if you buy his solar panels, you get the trip? I thought I heard him say that. Ken, can you confirm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he just hopped out. He had a meeting, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. You that's what you do. You buy a car, you get this trip. Easy. You can use it however you want to. You use it however you want to. That's up to y'all. We're out of it. We're just a blessing to the industry and a blessing to William King. And that's it. It's $349.50, right? Yeah, $349.50 is what it's. I was way off. I thought it was $600. $349.75. I was a quarter off now. $349.75. That is worth it. Because when I took Tempest and Deanna to Hawaii, that was $2,000 just for the hotel.
Yeah, Hawaii is very expensive.
Very expensive. And then we didn't even know they were charging us a day for something. I don't even know what it is. We were getting charged some sort of resort fee.
Yeah, it's a resort.
Yeah, you get a resort fee, and they charge you before you get there too. For the time you can't check in until 3, they charge you, but they charge you for a full day. All kinds of stuff be going.
I was so upset that when we finished, we had $1,000 bill. It's crazy. So anyway, y'all. Okay, good. Sugar got her book. We are out of here. Yes, love you, everybody. Thank you so much, Antonio T. Smith Jr. You can't plan better. You can't dominate. Love you. We'll see you all. Still has to get out of here, but we out of here. But I appreciate you. Hopefully, you all are, you get it, and we'll bless you with anything else moving forward. And I'm looking to do a bunch of stuff international too. Y'all have a good one. We're going to work on this program. As soon as the programming thing is available to y'all, I will have Grace send it to everybody. And there you go. Sugar say she's going to Hawaii.
I got her.
You got her? Oh, okay. Because Sugar, she looking for her kingdom man.
Hello.
God has a husband out there.
Come on.
You go right there. All right. I'm telling you, he got a ripped up chest and some dreads with an 820 credit score, and he's a gentleman. Alpha gentleman. You hear me?
And he's looking for some brown sugar.
Looking for some brown sugar.
I'll take all of that, y'all. I will take all of it.
So look at
Instead of Stella, it's gonna be how Sugar got her group back.
That's it. Look, he know how to be a gentleman, and he know how to put you in your place too. He know how to do both. Look now. I said I paid it already. Sit down, relax. I got these bills. We'll get you here. Here's $2,000. Go on a shopping spree. There it is. That's a good man. Yes, a good man. Ain't talking about no half and half. Yeah, you didn't half and half your submission, so I'm paying all these bills. You understand? Yeah. I'm not gonna bother y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. All you men out there talking about go half and half. Y'all better change. You pay all these bills. That's what men do. Ain't that right, Kim? All right, there you go.
That's right.
All right, y'all. That's it, Damali.
That's probably why I ain't got one.